Welcome, wonderful Gemini. This is your March 2022 Astro/Tarot reading. Before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Imagine having big roots like a tree. Now let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, Gemini. All right, as you can see, I already pre-shuffled the overall energy for you. So this would be the oracles, then we're going to pull some tarot and oracle cards, and first we're going to start off with general and finances reading, and then we're moving on into the love reading as well. So let's start with the Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius. Now this card means that a special blessing for you is soon to be revealed. This is as I look at the cards, this is connecting to the new moon that is happening in your 10th house, Gemini. 10th house is house of work, finances, your social status. And we have a beautiful new moon happening on the 3rd of March. Beautiful because it's conjuncting Jupiter, which is quite rare as well. You do have a new moon in your 10th house once a year. But this one is special because it's conjuncting the luckiest planet of them all, planet Jupiter. So this is great. I think that's what the special blessing for you that is soon to be revealed is about. It's also an invitation to realize you are beautiful and worthy, and to go inside and to find the unconditional love for yourself. Jupiter will help you with that. So instead of comparing yourself with others, you are now empowered to raise your vibration to a higher level. Okay? This card will also help you grow through the cards next to it, because it enhances and amplifies. Here we have the throat chakra and the adaptability. I'll move into that in just a second, but let me just explain the energy of the new moon in your 10th house. So this is an opportunity for you to plant a new seed in that area. So if you were looking to get a new job, you might be finding yourself very, very lucky in March, and it's like a great opportunity with Jupiter. It might be something that you will do maybe possibly for the next 12 years, because that's how long it takes Jupiter to actually go through the whole zodiac sign. So Jupiter in your 10th house does give you a lot of opportunities, but especially it's highlighted with this new moon in your 10th house. Now, since this card is amplifying and enhances everything, this card is card actually of throat chakra. So this is a wonderful time to begin any communication related project, such as book, maybe a podcast, a YouTube channel, maybe your own set of cards, anything that has to do with some kind of you expressing your communication. Now, if you already have a project like that, it's time to take it to the next level. March is a very lucky month to do so, especially beginning of March. Now, remember that the most communication is not at the words spoken, but rather in their expressions. You know how they say it's not what you said, it's how you said it. So this is a time for you to craft your own expression. So let your unique vibration shine. Do not compare yourself to others. We are all different. It's time to bring your own original and innate art. Speak your truth, write your message, sing your soul song. It's about you, original you. Okay, so there is no point in comparing yourself to anybody else. Everybody came with their own gifts and abilities. It's time to find your own and expose it to the world, because the 10th house is also public, making your gift known to the public. Now this adaptability suggests that you be adaptable and flexible in making whatever it is you're inspired to make. And this lace agate improves and encourages concentration that you need to complete an important task or goal. Okay, so if you find yourself maybe, you know, just going with the flow and not doing much, this lace agate will help you to focus and to actually finish something that you started. Okay, if it's hard for you to get started, maybe meditate on this stone. And this is also air element, so allow energy to move freely, you know, through and around you as well. That will help you fulfill this goal. So definitely utilize the energy of the new moon in the 10th house, since it's with a very, very lucky planet. I cannot emphasize that enough. Okay, so just plant a seed for something career-wise, maybe some hobby of yours. Maybe you can make it into your job now. It's a very auspicious time to do so. Okay, I'll move into the tarot and the clarifiers. And as I do, I will invite you to please comment down below what kind of content would you like me to create. So besides these monthly readings for each sign, I'm also going to do like extra reading or two. Like pick a card. It can be love related, like his feelings about me, or it can be work related. Since I'm new, we really don't have a lot of comments yet, but hopefully that will change soon. So if you comment, I'll most likely make a video that you requested. So yay. All right, so click down below. This one is okay. Funny enough, King of Swords underneath the throat chakra. All right. Okay, so that's what I need for now. Okay, so with these cards here, we have 7 of Cups in reverse, we have King of Swords, and we have 6 of Wands. Okay, so these cards here suggest maybe you had a lot of options for your career and finances, and now it's in reverse, and it looks like you're narrowing down your choice. You know, if you're unemployed and you were maybe looking for a proper niche for you, it looks like in the month of March you are really narrowing down to that 1 cup out of the 7. Okay, and with this King of Swords is connected to the throat chakra, because King of Swords is about communication and communicating your truth. And underneath the throat chakra, it's emphasizing once again that you align with something that you truly vibrate, that your soul vibrates in. You can't go wrong with that. That will bring you success. 6 of Wands is a card of success. Look at her, you know, all in her zone and everybody's cheering. So you're going to be successful. If you already have a job, this also applies. It looks maybe something in your work had to be narrowed down to like one particular thing, and you made a rational choice, and it's going to bring you some success in that. Okay, it's important to be adaptable as well, like I said. So let me just clarify these for you. We have Libra, clarifying the 7 of Cups. Okay, Libra is your 5th house. So this might be something, some fun creative project, because Libra rules your 5th house. So maybe you had to choose, you know, some hobby of yours as well. Hobbies are important. They, you know, they can sometimes lead us really to a job that we want to do. We have house 7. And this one is purple. Let's see, house 10. Okay, of course. All right, so house 7 is a house of one-on-one relationship and partnership. It can be love related as your partner, but it can also be, since this is a finances reading, it's one-on-one, it's your contract. It's actually, this card rules contracts with other people. So you might sign a new contract with somebody, if you're getting a new job, or if you're working for something, you might get a new client or somebody to work with. Yeah, March is a very good month for that, I gotta say, with the new moon in your 10th house conjunct Jupiter. And here we have, again, a clarification that house 10 is very important for you, and that you're going to be successful at it. Okay, so whatever it is, if you have a job, it's a great month. If you have an idea, like this communication idea that I mentioned, you will be successful at it. You know, 10th house is house of social recognition as well. So it looks you're gonna get that recognition in March, or your project, whatever you start to work in March, is gonna definitely bring you this success. So if you had an idea that's been lingering around, this would be a great month to implement it. Okay, do I get anything else? I think that's about it. Let's move on to the love portion of your reading. All right, so great Gemini. I'm also Gemini rising, and I was planning to, actually I already started kind of my own deck of astrology deck, so I will start to, you know, implement stuff in March. I already started a little bit with the idea and everything, so wish me luck with that. Okay, let's move into the love portion of the reading for you, Gemini. Let me see what we have here. Alabaster tablet of lilac. Okay, so the appearance of lilac suggests that feminine must lead at this time. You know, the feminine tendencies like compassion, acceptance, and kindness are the key for a transition that is happening in March. Okay, some kind of change is coming in your love life, Gemini. It might be in your outer life or within your perception of love. Okay, so if you are with somebody, with the connecting cards here next to it, intellectual bliss, it might be, and the Sagittarius here, which is a natural ruler of your seventh house and partnerships. Some of you committed persons might take your relationship to a new level, which is great, because Sagittarius rules your seventh house again on one-on-one partnerships. And we do have this ring here, which I don't know why, but I thought of it as ring. Some of you are getting engaged, and yeah, Sagittarius is the natural ruler, like I said, of your seventh house and partnership, but also the Jupiter is his ruler. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and Jupiter is the part of this new moon, okay? And this new moon is allowing a restart of your love life in a fortunate way, because Jupiter is very fortunate. So if you're meeting someone new in March, it might be someone with a high social status or beneficial to your social status in the long run. And if you're already with somebody, it looks like it might be changing your social status, like from committed to engaged, or from engaged to married. All right, it's a lucky month, really, so I don't really see anybody breaking up. So that's only if you're unhappy, but I don't really see it here. Okay, with this card, you know, this card asks you, do you need a reason to be happy? Like, do you need the past or the future to feel joy? Or can you allow the present moment to see an explosion of eternity? Like, is it more precious for you to say, I will love you forever? Or to say, I love you now? Okay, it's a reminder that time is, you know, it's an invitation to focus on the now. Enjoy now. Don't worry so much about tomorrow. So if you're single and you kind of like, maybe you're kind of, when you meet somebody, you already question yourself, oh, is he a good marriage material? Does he have this? Does he have that? This card kind of suggests in March, if you meet somebody, not to kind of judge him that way, you know, to give the present moment firsthand. How do you say, to not look so much into the future, because you might be surprised. You know, you might meet somebody actually that maybe is not perfect for you on the paper or fits your criteria, but it might turn out really a good, long-standing, committed partner for you. Okay, so just be open-minded. This is what this is what this card suggests. Okay. Okay, also this alabaster offers invisible protective shield that enhance the white light frequency. If you remember, we did the grounding session in the beginning. So with this white light, you can cleanse your energy in March, and you can seal your work with the shield, okay? You can meditate on this card. You can actually Google it and meditate on this card. Cleanse your energy. Perhaps some of you need to clean the energy from some of your past partnership. You know, sometimes when we finish a relationship, if there has been pain within the relationship, we sometimes can keep the course to that person. And it's important actually to clear our energy from our past relationships, that we can enjoy the new one, or perhaps level up to attracting a different kind of person that we normally did attract. Okay, I did mention that in the 2 readings before. I don't know if it was for you, Gemini. Okay, let's move on to tarot part of the reading. All right. Okay, 5 of Cups. What else do we have? Okay, not that one. Okay, so it looks like this change that is changing. For some of you, it might have been that you have been regretting some kind of relationship that maybe did not hit off, or some of your loss, you know. And it looks like that's going to change in March, you know, that you're leaving these 5 Cups behind, because it's clarifying underneath what is it about. So either some of you have been maybe in love with somebody who was not in love with you, or some of you still might have some old wounds that need healing again. Like I said, you know, it's March is a great time. This new moon is quite healing as well. And we have the full moon in your 4th house, Gemini, as well. It's gonna happen mid-month. So this full moon in your 4th house, your 4th house is your emotions. Okay, so this is a wonderful time to heal any of the old emotions. Okay, that's far too many. Yeah, Pluto here. Okay, so yeah, Pluto is transiting your 8th house. You know, 8th house is house of traumas as well. So if there was some trauma that you need to let go of, it looks in March that's really going to happen. We do have, you know, Mars and Venus conjuncting Pluto on the 3rd of March, and that might really be a catalyst for you to change and to turn a new leaf in your perception and in your soul, to actually release this longing. 5 of Cups is kind of longing for something that you thought you wanted, or it was, but then it turned out sore. So congratulations, Gemini. That's a great step for you forward. Okay, and some kind of friends might help you with that, or you might meet somebody in your, you know, online. House 11 is online. Somebody Empress-like. Empress-like. Empress is a beautiful, beautiful card. And it's a lovely, lovely energy. Okay. So yeah, it looks like either somebody, for those of you who are single, I mean, this could have, this part could have applied even if you're in a relationship. You know, maybe you're in a relationship with somebody for 2, 4, 5 years now, but you still hadn't maybe healed something like 10 years ago. And with this Pluto in the 8th house, this is a great month for you to do so. I'm wishing you all the best with that. And once you kind of sort that out, we have a wonderful part here with the Empress and the Knight of Cups. You know, the most romantic. Look at him with the flowers and the white horse and the love letter. Isn't he lovely? And he's here with the Empress. Okay. So if you're a lady, you might meet somebody younger than you as well. That's also an option. And this relationship might start off very passionately with the soul red here, and we have fire underneath. So if you're single, some fire sign might come your way, like Sagittarius. Also might be, you know, a water sign with the Knight of Cups, and fire signs, all of the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we have twice Sagittarius here. And house 11 means you can meet somebody in your friend group as well, or friends try to set you up with a friend. Maybe a woman will try to set you up with a man. Just do not miss the opportunity, especially with this card. And above it all, you remember I mentioned, like, don't put him on criteria, or her. Does she fit? Does she check this or check that or check? Just enjoy, have some fun, you know. Maybe it will turn out actually the best thing you ever had, you know. Sometimes we think we know what's best for us, but sometimes, you know, it just has a better thing going on than we could possibly imagine. So that's great. I love this part of the reading for you. Okay. Is there anything else that I'm seeing here? Okay, for those of you who are in a relationship, with Empress indicates might indicate a pregnancy for those of you who wish that, but it's not really, you know, she's pregnant here, but it's not really connected to everything else here. But for some of you, the opportunity, if it's something that you want, okay, and it also promises some romantic time with this Knight of Cups and fire. I mean, yeah, definitely. You do have all of those planets in your 8th house of intimacy and enjoying sex. And you might want to try, I always mention tantric sex when I mention sex, you know, with Pluto there and this fire and this Knight of Cups. We do have that Mars, Venus, Pluto conjunction in your 8th house of intimacy and really bonding with another through the sexual act. So you can really have some fun in bedroom, Gemini, in the month of March. Especially maybe after you release some of this, what has been holding you back, you know, to express yourself fully with this person, or to give this person a true shot instead of regretting something that happened in the past and maybe still longing for that. Okay. Is there anything else here? I think I mentioned pretty much everything, yeah. Yeah. This full moon in the 4th house is about healing this emotion, but overall, in general, it's a really passionate month for you. Whether you're single or you're with somebody, you know, you have the opportunity to be, you know, to have that fire with somebody. Okay. So, I do have one more thing left for you, dear Gemini. I have this lovely deck here that I'm gonna pull a card for you. All you need to do is think of a question you would like to have answered, and maybe it's something that I haven't covered, or it's something I might have said and now you have a question. So please think of the question, and I will shuffle these cards and I will read you the advice straight from the book. Okay. Okay. Just focus on the question. Okay, that's far too many, but we do have use your mind wisely advice. Okay, I'm again connecting to that, to this idea, you know, that you have. And use your mind wisely, yeah. If you have some negative thoughts, perhaps, Gemini, what you think about, you bring about. So you can start maybe to work on your mindset. If you're prone to negative thoughts, you can possibly train your mind with subliminals, if you like. You can actually access your unconscious mind. You do have like subliminal, you know, channels on YouTube. If you're having trouble with that, you can actually help yourself by influencing your mind subconsciously and changing your negative thoughts to positive. If you haven't done that so far, I promise you'll feel so much better. Butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. Okay, that's the answer to your question, Gemini. There we are. Okay, so let me read that for you. Butterfly. Transformation is beautiful. Joy and the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in the world is the focus when butterfly spirit flutters before you. Transformation is inevitable as you grow into the most beautiful, empowered self. Indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages as you let go of the forms of your life that no longer fit the new you. Even relationship must go through shifts to match your new emerging self. If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, stop taking yourself too seriously, and choose to be playful, loving, joyous, you will soon know the miracle your soul wants to experience through you. Today is a day for you. Sow a light. Look around and see the beauty that is everywhere and in everyone, including you. Isn't that a lovely way to finish off your reading? It really sums up everything that we have been talking about in this reading. All right. Lovely, lovely, lovely reading, Gemini. And that's all I have for you in this reading. But you can also enjoy the readings I made for your rising sign and your moon sign as well. Thank you for sharing your time with me, wonderful Gemini. It was a pleasure to read for you. Please comment what kind of videos would you like me to make for you and the impressions of this reading. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when the pick a card readings are out. And have a beautiful March.